What's good, sports gamers, and welcome back to our worst rated series. Today it's time for the position that has some guys who can't even shoot, and it's the shooting guards. And if you like our content, hit that like button so you can continue to help us grow this thing together. Alright, let's do it.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
And number 5 on our top 5 worst shooting guard rating list is Devin Booker. Phoenix Suns fans, the few that remain, haven't had much to be excited about since Nash was traded. However, one of the few potential long-term bright spots has been the second coming of Klay Thompson, Devin Booker. In just his second season, the young Buck is averaging 19, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. I mean, we can't forget him going off towards the end of last season, and he's continuing that pace this year. Yet everything from his free throws to his mid-range ratings have been a bit lowballed, and it's disappointing that more respect isn't put on his name. And number 4 is Eric Gordon. He's back. Is he back? Yeah, I think he's back. After coming off that big contract and injury-riddled years in New Orleans, Eric Gordon is finally shown again why he was considered a big piece in the Chris Paul trade. And that's because he just gets buckets. It's been a while since Eric Gordon was a rising star in the league, so maybe the ratings guy has forgotten to update accordingly. So far, this has been his best season in his last 3, and shooting the second highest 3-point percentage of his career at 43%. So before he gets hurt again, the least 2K could do is let his virtual self be as good as he's been so far. Coming in at number 3 is Mitch Richmond. A few historic shooting guards had the potential to make this list, but only one truly stood out as blasphemy to the basketball guys. To start, let's just put it out there that Mitch averaged 24, 6, and 3 that year. More importantly than that, Michael Jordan, his bald holiness, declared Mitch Richmond to be the hardest player he ever guarded at the position. That alone should have had the ratings guy start him at a 90 and go from there. It's even crazier when you realize Mitch's rating has gotten worse and worse every year. He hasn't played in 15 years. Back in 2K13, Run TMC were all a 90. This year, only Mullen still holds that title. Hopefully this injustice will eventually stop, because I know Mike Jordan didn't struggle to guard somebody who has the same rating as Paul Gasol. Number 2 on the list is Bradley Beal. At this point, every season you're just waiting for Beal to miss his customary 10 to 15 games. But when he's on the court, Bradley Beal's gotten better each season, and this year is setting a career high in points per game at 22.5, and also 3-pointers made and attempted. Yet his rating doesn't really reflect how much he's been balling. Hell, he's averaging the same amount of points per game as John Wall. Think about that. And Sports Gamers Online, #1 worst shooting guard rating is Avery Bradley. If we're being honest, Avery Bradley has been the second best player on the Celtics this year, not Al Horford, who might show up on an upcoming video if that remains the same. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, Avery Bradley has been leading the Celtics in rebounding at the shooting guard position, mind you, and averaging a career high 18 points per game, shooting 48% from the field and 40 from 3. Not to mention he's fresh off his first team all-defensive appearance last year. Bradley has made a jump this year, and his rating deserves to reflect that, so it makes sense why he sits atop Sports Gamers Online top 5 worst shooting guard ratings list. So alright y'all, did you think somebody else should have made the list? Leave a comment down below. A couple of our honorable mentions were strong candidates for this one. And stay tuned for more NBA 2K17 content to come, so subscribe if you don't want to miss anything. Thank y'all for watching, and be good y'all.